जरूरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
नए वर्ष में कुछ नवीनता करेंगे तो ये वर्ष अनुभवी मुहूर्त बन औरों को भी अनुभव कराने का वर्ष। समझा क्या करना है? अनुभव करना। वाणी द्वारा वर्णन तो करते हो, लेकिन हर बच्चे को हर शक्ति का, हर गुण का अनुभव करना। अनुभवी मुहूर्त होना कि वाणी मुहूर्त हो, अनुभवी हो भी, लेकिन इस वर्ष में कोई भी ऐसा बच्चा नहीं गए कि मुझे इन बातों का तो अनुभव है, लेकिन इस बात का अनुभव बहुत कम है। ऐसा कोई बच्चा न रहे। क्यों? कि ज्ञान का अर्थ ही है सब समझना नहीं, लेकिन अनुभव करना। और जब तक अनुभव नहीं किया है तो औरों को भी अनुभवी नहीं बना सकते। अगर वाणी तक है, अनुभव तक नहीं है, तो जिन आत्माओं की सेवा के निमित्त बनते हो वो भी वाणी द्वारा बहुत अच्छा कमाल है। यहाँ तक आते हैं अनुभवी हो जाए वो कोटों में कोई में भी कोई। और प्रत्यक्षता का आधार अनुभव है। अनुभव वाली आत्माएं कभी भी वायुमंडल व संग के रंग में नहीं आ सकती। सिर्फ वाणी के प्रभाव वाले कभी नाचेंगे और कभी सोच में पड़ जाए। अनुभव अर्थात फाउंडेशन पक्का, आधा अनुभव है तो आधा फाउंडेशन पक्का। उसकी निशानी है छोटी बड़ी बातों में हिलेगा, अच्छा नहीं होगा। क्यों? आने वाली बातें व समस्याएं वो प्रबल हो जाती है। इसलिए अधूरे फाउंडेशन वाले लड़खड़ाते हैं, किसते नहीं है लेकिन लड़खड़ाते। तो पहले इस वर्ष में अपने अनुभवी मुहूर्त के फाउंडेशन को पक्का करो।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में
Om Shanti. Give blessings and receive blessings. Constantly experience contentment. Obedient children constantly experience contentment. They constantly and naturally experience all three types of contentment. First, they remain content with themselves. Secondly, because they do everything accurately in the right way, they remain content with whatever successful fruit they attain. And thirdly, everyone who has a connection or relationship with them is content with them. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 28. Give blessings and receive blessings. Today's topic: constantly experience contentment. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is well, okay, full of enthusiasm, lots of love for Baba, right? Everything is going well. As much we progress, we remain obstacle free. But if we are slow and careless, then many obstacles come. And we don't want obstacles to stop us. Right? There are two types of experiences. One is which we do while sitting. We sit and we want to experience bodiless stage. We want to experience, soul consciousness. It's like I sit and I say, okay, I'm separate from body. I am beyond everything. But other experience which Baba had been talking a lot is whatever is the situation, at that time, whichever power is needed, whichever virtue is needed, use it. And when you will use, you will know that how it gets clear, or there is solution, or there is power. That's what Baba meant, that then you will know what virtues and powers you have. And next time, it will be easy for you, because you will say, last time this happened, and I used patience, and it did work. I did use tolerance, it did work. That's the experience Baba is talking these days more. Because when we have this, Baba said, then if someone else is in a similar situation, you will immediately say, it will pass. This happened to me also. So Brahma Baba used to say that I am in front and I have to first pass everything, cross everything, and then I share with the children. The children, this way the Maya comes. These are the storms which will come. Maya will try to oppose you. So because Brahma Baba himself has experience, he is able to help others also. So it's a practical experience. It's not only spiritual. It's spiritual and practical. In the sense, okay, remaining close to Baba is very subtle. But if I am close to Baba, then I will also have power to merge, or any power. So it's very interesting, and keep aim to have both types of experience. Spiritual experiences like Amrit Vela, but during day, practical experiences. As much we do that, our self-trust will increase. We will be able to guide others. then others will also have courage that you did it, and they will also be able to do. So it won't be like you have theory, you only know things. Today I was thinking that listening to a recipe, making that, collecting material for that, what one enjoys most. Actually, one should enjoy most is making that recipe. But some, they only like to listen. They say we know. So a lot of time it happens that we do not have those powers in practical. It is all in theory. I can do it, but you have never done it. So we have to do it, right? So this way, Baba is saying, on this journey of life, have practical experiences of using all the powers and all the virtues. Otherwise, if you tell someone, oh, I always know how to merge, but you haven't really done it in practical, so it won't have that impact. It won't have that power. So this is what I wanted to share. Now, Baba is talking about, still we are on receive blessings and give blessings. Receiving is also very important. One of the most important quality Baba always loved, which is a virtue and the power, is to experience contentment. Contentment comes from your own personal attainments. When you have attainment, you will always be very positive and you will always share with others. And you will always make them help to understand it's possible, we can do it. If there is lack of contentment, we will say, oh, you could never achieve, you can never receive, it's not possible. So our language will be different. So Baba was saying, obedient children constantly experience contentment. First contentment is that I am able to follow Baba's directions. Like some have a lot of difficulty sitting properly at Amrit Vela. So they know that I can't be obedient. I am not. But there are others who are able to do. So that's what Baba means, that obedient children constantly experience contentment. They constantly and naturally experience all three types of contentment. The first one, they remain constant, they remain content with themselves. Because contentment, if not there, is frustration. And frustrated, you are frustrated with others. Because first you are frustrated with your own self somewhere. Like you are not accurate in something, or you are not obedient in something. So you are a little disappointed, or you are a little bit discouraged. So then the reaction of that, so Baba said, first you have to remain content with yourself. Second, because they do everything accurately in the right way, they remain content with whatever successful fruit they attain. and doing everything accurately. Even if you are making bhog, right? Use the recipe and cook it properly. It will come out very nice, right? So that's what Baba meant, that Baba says that everything, everyone who has a connection and relationship with them will be content with them. That means it's not only for yourself. Your contentment will be shared by all those who come in contact with you, will be shared by all relationship. I mean, that's true service, isn't it? But if I am not making good efforts, and I always remind everyone, oh, you were number one. Are you leaving your number for others? If they are not regular, there's lack of efforts, lack of contentment. That means they're giving their position to others. Right? You won't get chance again, right? So if you are number one in efforts, you are consistent, you are regular, you are full of enthusiasm, maintain that. It's important. If you can maintain it, you will be very happy. But once you lose it, that is why, how do we help in company also to encourage others? Do it, we can do it, it's possible to do it. We encourage each other, increase enthusiasm of each other, increase the courage of each other. Remind everyone, Baba is looking for us. So continuously progress definitely help us to have contentment and do everything accurately. Even when it comes to result of whatever you do, when you do accurately, then definitely there is contentment. But if you do whatever way, so whether it's effort or any kind of action, do it accurately, so that those who come in contact with you, those who are in relationship with you, everyone can see the result is that is properly done. You are successful. And when you are successful, definitely you are contented. So keep this thought of contentment with the self, actions, and also with relationships and contact. And Baba definitely will be very happy. We will be, no, Baba asked us that where you want your place. So Baba says in the forehead, there is jewel of contentment, Santushtamani. So I have to take that place. Jewel of contentment is very important. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, Mohini Didi. It is so good to have you back. I'm very, very happy actually. Um, so Didi, since good evening, Avyakti Parivar. Lovely to be with all of you. Since few days, actually, I really was thinking about this quality of obedience. And I really liked what you said today. You gave this example of a lawyer who charges you, just for one little advice, he will charge you $100, $200. And I was feeling that Baba is giving us advice every single day. So the question you asked was, what is the benefit? And just quickly, I was thinking that, when I become obedient, then there is so much benefit because I receive blessings in an incognito way, I'm accumulating my account of accumulation. I am being content, I'm making others content, and the list can be very long. But just thinking about this quality, I am also having little thought about myself, and I'm feeling maybe I'm not very obedient because I don't always say yes. So I wanted to ask you, to what degree can we keep saying yes? Sometimes it is important to say no. So can you please give us an example when it is okay to say no and when it is not okay to say no?
I think we should never say no.
Mm,
In my life, I have never said no to my seniors, never.
mm,
Because, there is something higher, there is something they can see which could
mm,
help me if I do it. But also, they are very sensible, they are experienced.
right.
So even let's say I couldn't do, or because of time or energy, or they themselves will say, okay, we can do next time, try next time. But you didn't say no. I
Mm,
have never said no to dadis or anyone because,
mhm,
when you say yes, there is a natural process.
mm,
I remember, and I think I have mentioned this, that whenever there is double foreigner season, so
mm.
Dadi Janki is always there. But she wanted one of the artsies or
Yeah.
two artsies to
uh,
be with the group because she said, I can manage alone and you
Right.
all should do. But for us at that time, the preference was during Christmas to be with the family
Mhm,
because generally we are only teaching, but during Christmas time we could be more like family and have some time together. So we kind of, like for me, one of the reason was cold,
mm,
and so we remain quiet. We don't say Dadi we cannot come
mm,
because it's not even fair to leave Dadi alone there to take care of 500-600 double foreigners because they. Have to meet. So never say no.
mm,
Create a record of that she will do it. So what happens that other person then will think twice before they tell you
mm,
because they know you will say yes.
mhm,
So it's very, very beautiful relationship is created.
mhm,
Like I find that if I tell Kalaman, even midnight, Kalaman, you have to read Murli, she will do it.
mm,
I know that she will do it. So even I think before telling her that is it practical for her or not. So
mhm,
you are sharing responsibility of the action.
mm,
So obedience shouldn't be seen as if subservient.
mm,
Obedience is a very good quality in relationship. Like parents, they always think of well-being of children and
mm,
they will always give direction, which is not just saying something, but for the well-being of the child. They
mm,
will advise you. So parents are happy when children are obedient. Otherwise, they feel maybe later on in their life, they will do something which is not right, but they won't listen to them. So there could be big loss or there could be a big obstacle. So we
mm,
should have this habit of respecting and listening and saying also, okay, I will do it. But don't say no. Dadi Janki said to us, even like I will say, Dadi, in Peace Village, or even Harmonia, they need this. And
mm,
sometimes we're not ready. Dadi said, just say, we will do it, but at the right time.
mm,
Don't worry, we will do it. But never say no. Baba can't do this. Baba doesn't have money for this. And she taught me that always say, yes, we will do it, but at the right time.
mhm.
So
Okay.
you get blessings, no? If you
Yeah.
say, yeah.
I like what you're saying, that you say we will do it at the right time, because sometimes otherwise it can be overwhelming if you already have a lot to do and then you are again given something. So then I feel, sometimes it can put us in trouble, no? If I say yes, I will do it, but then I don't do it, then what?
No, it's never over. Only you have to adjust, right? You
Uh-huh.
have to just see what is important
Uh-huh.
and the first important one.
Yes, yes.
Internally, have this attitude of always saying yes and agree, because
Mm-hmm.
that creates a very lovely relationship, I find.
Okay.
Plus, I remember that once uh, I was here and some boxes came
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted them to be put off. So
Mm-hmm.
I called one sister and she said, "Oh, I'm sitting with Baba. I'm in Baba's room." And other one just came from work and she said, "Oh, give me a few minutes. I will be there." So
Hmm.
I thought because it was necessary, I
Yes,
told. Otherwise, I wouldn't have,
yes,
because I knew it is past 7. So it's time for meditation. But it doesn't create like sense of feeling like you could tell anytime, anyone.
yeah.
And if that is there in relationship, I think that closeness of relationship, love
Mm,
for each other is very important.
mhm,
If
mhm.
someone is asking, it is the need of that time.
Right.
And if we do not cooperate, that will be more like cooperation,
Yeah, yeah.
more than obedience or direction.
Okay.
And if you cooperate, you get blessing from other person too.
Yes. Yes.
And then I trust that person because I know I won't be told I can do
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know to do. All these answers somewhere is not very pleasant.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad I asked this question. I was hesitating if I should ask it or not, but I am happy to receive the answer, and I will take your blessings to be
Mm.
more obedient in coming days. So, one other question, Didi, from today's Murli, Baba was saying that one, he talked about having a loving intellect, and then he talked about having a faithful intellect. So, which one comes first? Loving intellect or faithful intellect, or is there a difference, or they both are same?
No, they are definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
When you have love for Baba,
Mm-hmm.
and then your power to discern will work in that love,
Mm-hmm.
that what I have to give direction or for service, I'm doing with that love.
Mm-hmm.
But faith, without faith, there won't be determination. Without faith, there won't be any power, right?
Uh-huh.
That means I
Okay.
am doing it, but I am doubtful. To be
Mm-hmm.
doubtful means you lose. To
Mm-hmm.
be, if you are doubtful, you won't accomplish. So
Okay.
faith and love both are important.
Mm-hmm. And
Very,
do you think love comes first, or
I
which
think
one?
that both are important.
Both are important.
And there
Okay.
is first, there is faith, there will be love.
Yes.
When there is love, you will have faith.
Faith. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Very nice. I like this. When there is faith, there is determination. Because sometimes we say, no, that because the key to success is determination. But I never connected it that determination is also the result of having faith, which is beautiful. So Didi, also Baba was talking about in the blessing of one of the qualities of a powerful soul. He said that if someone is a powerful soul, an embodiment of remembrance, Smriti Swarup, then whether you call it adverse situation or whether you call it a paper or whether you call it an obstacle, they all will look like sightseeings. So, what is the subtle difference between an adverse situation versus a paper versus an obstacle? Are they all same?
No, means if you are going somewhere and road is blocked, you will call it obstacle.
Okay.
That cannot go because it has been blocked, right?
Uh-huh.
And sometimes you have to be more tolerant, or you have to, be more determined. No, that's like test paper.
Mm-hmm.
So the time that my strength is being tested. So I
Uh-huh.
shouldn't give up or I shouldn't do anything now. No, adverse situation is really that, you know, you want, you see whatever happening around you is little bit in not in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So, but still with lot of love in Baba's remembrance, we do pass that adverse situation too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So even that could be obstacle, adverse situation.
Uh-huh.
But it is like going in other direction of the current.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I see. Okay.
Which adverse situation like opposition.
Right. Okay. Mm. Very nice. Beautiful.
I
Thank
want
you.
to I want to go out. It's very, very cold. So
Ah,
it's adverse. But then I can manage if it's necessary. Right?
yes. You came on Sunday to Harmony House. All right. So one last thing, Didi. Mama was talking about the benefits of or no benefits of chanting Om. And she was saying just if you just chant Om, there is no benefit in it. But these days you see people talk so much about, chanting Om and giving so much importance to the frequency that it creates in the environment. So what do you think Mama was trying to say?
Actually, this shouldn't be our tradition. But
Uh-huh.
Brahma Baba did chant Om.
Yeah, yes.
Mama also used to chant. And I also once in a while, when I'm in public program or whenever we
Mm-hmm.
want to create little bit concentration, I
Right.
always tell, let's chant Om. So
Mm-hmm.
one is to do as a bhakti, other is to see it in a that how it will help to focus or to concentrate, or like this time we had turbulence in flight.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was out of breath. So first I thought I will ask pilot if Bhumi can do chanting so that people can calm down. And but
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't get to see them. But it depends on in with what way and what purpose you're doing it.
Okay. Okay. Nice. All right. I think I have one more question, if I can ask. Baba
Yeah.
was saying that the moth, they come and surrender to the flame, and those are the moths that Baba really loves. But also, there are moths who circle around the flame. And he said those who circle around the flame will become the subjects. What does this circling around the flame means? Meaning, do they do 7-day course? Do they do some Murli class? At what stage can we say to them that they will become part of subjects?
Why should we say to them? Anyway,
No,
we
for
have
us to understand, like if
yeah,
somebody's
but
circling.
we don't say anyone you are subject.
Yeah. No, not to say to them, but for us to
I
understand.
think that they do not really practice or
Uh-huh.
become the embodiment. That means they're not ready to sacrifice, or
Mm,
if it's renunciation is required, they're not able to do. For service, they always have some excuses or circumstances. So it's like they are not able to make efforts. Then internally, Baba says, you don't worry.
So the reason I was asking this question, Didi, was because also sometimes when people are in Gyan, but their family members are not in Gyan, so they will say that, my sister has done the course, my husband has done the course. So do you think they will come in the golden age? So that's where this question is coming from. Would you say that they would come in the golden age?
We have to tell them they have to continue to live the life of purity and study knowledge. And so we just don't say because they have taken course. But then
Um,
somewhere at some point, they have to be regular, they have to
mm,
study, they have to have divine virtues,
mm,
then they could go in golden age.
mm. Okay, all right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Devi. Really love the answers. I'm
Okay,
glad to get this opportunity. Om Shanti. Om
Shanti, thank
Shanti, everyone. Yes.
बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
ओम शांति। आप भी बोलो। आज आप सभी को देख हमें बड़ी खुशी है कि आप सभी अपने परम पिता परमात्मा के स्थान पर पहुंच गए। और आप यहाँ आ गए दुनिया के हालतों के जानते हुए हो कि आज के संसार की हालत क्या है। हर एक के मन में चिंता, कल क्या होगा। लेकिन हम आपको बताते हैं कि परमात्मा ने हमें ऐसी विधि बताई है जो इस दुखमय संसार में रहते आप कमल पुष्प के समान पानी में रहते हुए, लेकिन पानी की बूंद का प्रभाव नहीं पड़े, ऐसी विधि परमात्मा ने सुनाई है। जैसे आप सब मेडिसिन के बारे में अच्छी तरह से जानते हो, तो हम आज आपको मेडिटेशन के बारे में सुनाने चाहते हैं। क्योंकि आज मनुष्य का मन जो है ना, वो बहुत दुखी और अशांत हो जाता है। चाहते खुशी है, लेकिन खुशी के बजाय मन जो है वो चंचल होता रहता है। तो मन को खुश रखने के लिए, जैसे शरीर को ठीक रखने के लिए मेडिसिन है, वैसे मन को ठीक रखने के लिए मेडिटेशन है। और आप सब बहुत भाग्यवान हैं जो ये गोल्डन चांस आपने ले लिया। मेडिटेशन क्या चीज है? मेडिटेशन का अर्थ है मन को परमात्मा में लगाना। क्योंकि आपको अनुभव है कि मन में ही सुख दुख का अनुभव होता है, और मन ही आज मनुष्य को भरमा रही है। तो मन को परमात्मा की तरफ लगाने से परमात्मा द्वारा जो परमात्मा के पास शक्तियां हैं वो मन को प्राप्त होती है। आज मनुष्य सुख, शांति, प्रेम, आनंद चाहता है, शक्तियां नहीं है, निर्बल है। तो परमात्मा द्वारा जब शक्तियां मिलती है तो आत्मा शक्तिशाली होने के कारण इन सब बातों को हल कर सकती है। तो मैं आपको यही कहूंगी कि आप यहाँ आए हो, ये तो आपका बड़ा, आपके सभी के मस्तक में हमको आपके भाग्य की रेखाएं दिखाई दे रही है। आपका भाग्य है जो यहाँ पहुँच गए हो। और जैसे आपको मेडिटेशन का कोर्स यहाँ मिलेगा, उस मेडिटेशन के कोर्स से जो आत्मा निर्बल है ना, उसमें बल होगा और शक्तिशाली आत्मा बनने के बाद आप अनुभव करेंगे सुख, शांति, प्रेम, आनंद का। तो मैं यही आप सबको कहूँगी कि मेडिटेशन कोर्स करने के बिना आप यहाँ से जाओ तो मेरे को अच्छा लगेगा कि आप करके ही जाओ। इसीलिए मेडिटेशन कोर्स से मन को खुशी इतनी प्राप्त होती है, सुख इतना मिलता है जो आप स्वयं अनुभव करेंगे। आज दुनिया की हालत तो हमारे मिनिस्टर भाई ने भी सुनाई, लेकिन ये सब हुआ क्यों? कारण क्या है? हम कौन है यही भूल गए। हम किससे पूछते हैं आप कौन है, तो क्या जवाब देता है? कहते हैं बहन जी आप देखती नहीं हो, मैं मानव हूँ ना, मैं फलाना हूँ। लेकिन मैं प्रश्न आपसे पूछती हूँ कि जिस शरीर मानव शरीर को देख करके आप समझते हो हम मानव है, शरीर मैं है या मेरा है? कभी भी आप गलती से नहीं कहेंगे कि आज मैं सिर में दर्द हूँ, मैं हाथ में दर्द हूँ, नहीं, मेरा कहते हैं। तो शरीर तो मेरा है, लेकिन मैं कौन? मेरा कहने वाला मैं जो होता है वो मालिक होता है।
निराली शान है, दिल तख्त पर हमें रख लिया, खुद से ऊंचा मान देकर नाम दिल पर लिख लिया। ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, जिंदगी जीने की हमको एक नई तदबीर दी, आपने बाबा हमें।
Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule from Amritwela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Double Foreigners Madhuban online program 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. And then evening 5 to 5:30 p.m. Avyakti Children Murli class. Then Bhatti will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, English series, and Avyakti Journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avik Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti, Avyakt Murli, 15th of March 1972, Renunciation and Fortune. You transformed yourselves due to the color of the company, but the original virtue of the form of the soul is the same as that of the Father. Is it not? Why does that not come into your consciousness as quickly? Talk to yourself in this way. Do you understand? By talking to yourself in this way, that is, by having a spiritual heart-to-heart conversation, you will be able to stabilize yourself in spirituality. Do not think because you have had these old sanskars from the copper age, this happened. Do not think this. Instead, think, what do I, the soul, have as my original and eternal sanskars? When the soul first came down at the beginning of the world, what sanskars did it have? It had divine sanskars, did it not? So think about what the original sanskars and virtues of the soul were. Do not think about the middle period. Think about the original and eternal sanskars of the soul. What will happen then? The sanskars of the middle period that emerge now and again will become mediocre. Mediocre means slack. It is said this one's activities are of a mediocre level. So the sanskars of the middle period will become mediocre, and the original and eternal sanskars will be practically visible. Do you understand? Always think about the original and the eternal. Whatever thoughts you create, your awareness will be according to that. And as is your awareness, so will be your power in every action. Therefore, constantly have an elevated awareness. So, what will you do now? Through every second of renunciation, continue to attain at every second, because this is the confluence age when you can attain a fortune. Whatever fortune you create at this time has to be experienced throughout the kalpa, whether it is elevated or low. It is only at the confluence age that you can create a fortune. You can create as much as you want because you have the company of the Father who is the fortune maker. At that time, this Father will not be with you, nor will there be this attainment. the one who enables you to attain something is with you now, and the attainment has to be made at this time. If not now, then never. Keep this slogan in your awareness. You have the slogans written down, do you not? Do you consider the slogans to be for your own self? If you constantly have the awareness that if not now, then never, then what will you do? You will constantly think that you should do whatever you want to do now. So constantly keep this slogan in your awareness. Do you understand? Cha, to be continued. Om Shanti.
Give blessings and receive blessings. Constantly experience contentment. Obedient children constantly experience contentment. They constantly and naturally experience all three types of contentment. They remain content with themselves. Because they do everything accurately in the right way, they remain content with whatever successful fruit they attain. Everyone who has a connection or relationship with them is content with them.
दुआएं दो और दुआएं लो। सदा संतुष्टता का अनुभव। जो आज्ञाकारी बच्चे हैं वे सदा संतुष्टता का अनुभव करते हैं। उन्हें तीनों ही प्रकार की संतुष्टता स्वतः और सदा अनुभव होती है। पहला, वे स्वयं भी संतुष्ट रहते। दूसरा, विधि पूर्वक कर्म करने के कारण सफलता रूपी फल की प्राप्ति से भी संतुष्ट रहते। तीसरा, संबंध संपर्क में भी उनसे सभी संतुष्ट रहते हैं। सदा संतुष्ट रहना और सर्व को संतुष्ट करना, यही दुआएं लेने का सहज साधन है।